Hey guys, welcome. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me and for being here today. I'm super excited because today's video is a collaboration with my friend Emily from A Woman on a Journey. Emily, I will link her channel below, but this is also a collaboration with many other moms out there. And so I'm sure that you will get some kind of inspiration from today's collaboration. I will link the entire playlist below. I'm excited about this collaboration. Emily had such a great idea to do this, and it was just coming from the heart of like a mom encouragement, because yes, all the homeschool curriculum videos are great, and what is in my morning basket, all of those are wonderful, but we're also moms too. I mean, we're moms, but we're also women too, and people who need to pour into ourselves, or allow God to pour into ourselves in order to pour into our children in our family. So I really love the heart behind this collaboration. Emily is just such a sweetheart, and I'm happy that she asked me to join this collaboration. So we're gonna get started today. I'm just gonna share some books that have been helpful to me over the past few years. This is not all inclusive, but I just grabbed a few from my shelf that kind of spoke to me and meant something to me for various reasons. My ideal quiet time is in the morning before everybody is up. It just allows me to have a completely silent house, and I'm able to really focus and concentrate on whatever it is that I'm reading for that day. And so that just works best for me. It may be different for you. It may be in the afternoon before bed or whatever it is. That's just what works best for me. I have my morning coffee and I'm ready to go. So first, I just want to share, this is the Life Application Study Bible. Now, I have the New Living Translation. I really like this version. I know certain people like certain versions, and whatever version you prefer is totally fine. The point is not so much that, but it is a study Bible. Having a study Bible, I feel like, has been completely revolutionary in my Bible reading, because there's so many times that I come across something that I'm just like, what does that mean exactly? And this really kind of helps like break it down. So this one is the Life Application Study Bible, but there's hundreds of Bibles out there. Actually, which one I want to get, and I keep meaning to get it, I'm gonna have to order it soon, is my friend Gina from Gina B Homeschool recommended. There's a homeschool mom Bible, and it gives like little excerpts every single day for homeschool moms, and I think that is awesome. So I'm gonna get that one too. It's been on my list. I just have to wait till I can put a Christian book order in. Anyway, of Mess and Moxie, this is by Jen Hatmaker. So each book, this isn't a sequential book that just goes, she kind of just has like random chapters throughout here, but there was one chapter and it just really, really, really spoke to me, just about God's love, and all he really wants for us is to, love him and love others. And when we do that, everything else falls in line. And it has been really, it just really opened my eyes a lot, and it just really made me see a lot. So I really liked this book of Mess and Moxie. I actually got it at Ollie's, $4.99. Next, I have Anxious for Nothing by Max Lucado. There is also another book with the exact same title called Anxious for Nothing by John MacArthur. Ask me how I know. I may or may not have bought both of them because I accidentally thought I was buying the one and I got the other one. So Anxious for Nothing, this is really good. It's a nice, like, easy read, but it's also really, it's practical, but it's also really applicable and beneficial. And so I just think that these tips, it's not super deep that you're just having to like scratch your head thinking what is going on here. I really enjoy this book, Anxious for Nothing. I'm not quite finished with it, but I almost am. Next one I have is The Power of a Praying Wife. I shared this a while ago on Instagram, like when somebody asked what I'm reading, and I know this is like really old, but it is really good. Wow, I'm just looking at, yeah, it's really old. But it is still really good. You're praying for his wife, which is you, his work, his finances, affection, his mind, his fears, his health, his integrity, his priorities, his fatherhood, his past, his attitude. So different things. There's 30 chapters. So you read the chapter, and then at the very end, it lays out like a sample prayer to pray for that specific area that you just read about. So I have actually read this completely through, and then sometimes I'll just pick it up and just, instead of reading the whole chapter, I'll go through and read just the prayer, and I will pray that over him. And it's been really great because, again, it just touches on subjects that or topics that I might not think about on my own. And then next I have Raising Worry-Free Girls. This one is really good. Even if you feel like you don't have worry-free, or not worry-free girls, you know what I mean? Like anxious girls or anything like that. It is just spelling out like how anxious we are as a society nowadays. It's just incredible, and the pressures that they're facing. And it's written from the it is written by a therapist, so she's just talking about different experiences she's had over the last several decades, but more recently with girls and what they're going through today, and the pressures of, you know, not only like school but social media and things like that. And so first of all, it just makes me really grateful that we homeschool. And second of all, but it also gives like practical tips of how to just like calm fears and calm worries, and it gives things for you to do as well, like as a parent, for yourself as well. So I really and it's from a Christian perspective. All of these are from Christian perspectives. I don't know if that makes a difference to you or not, but just letting you know that. And then this one, God's Word for Mothers. I think I honestly got this for like a gift on Mother's Day or something from church. This is really good if you're like, I don't really have time, a whole lot of time to read an entire chapter. This is just like one little page a day. Oh, it's my girl's Christmas picture. So that you can see that it's just like a little excerpt, and it's very small. And this is really good. I would just like read 1 or 2 of these a day, and just even that little snippet of information really, really stuck with me. So I've read this several times over. I looked it up before I did this video. They do still sell this. It is on christianbook.com. I think it's like $2. So it's not like super expensive or anything like that. And I think they have it as an ebook as well. So I'll link all of these below. And then lastly is this is called The Songs of Jesus. And then there's I think it's like the Proverbs of Jesus. This is about Psalms. There's another one about Proverbs. And so I bought one for me and my mom as a gift, like one for her, one for me, and then we were gonna swap. She read it. She would thank me all the time for it, and just like, Lauren, this has really revolutionized my walk with Christ. And I mean, she's been a Christian for 40 something years or something. And so, yeah, this was really deep. I read this, I'm going to be honest, I don't read this every day. I haven't picked it up in a while, but the times I have read it has been beneficial as well. So I think this one is still on Amazon and it's available. So this is called The Songs of Jesus. Now, again, this is not like I read these every single day, all of them. I try to read the Bible and like pick 1 or 2 other ones, usually one for like my, your husband, and then one for being a parent. And that just works well for me. However, I have been in times in my life where I just didn't want to do any of it. I was like, I can't read anything. I can't read another book. I don't want to read another devotional. Even reading my Bible is difficult. I'm just being completely transparent and open and honest with you. And just sharing really truly how I have felt at times. I just was at a point in my life where like, I don't want to read anything. I just don't want to put any information into my head. I just can't. And so in those times, I wouldn't. I gave myself grace. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I would try, and it just wasn't it wasn't sinking in. And so again, I wouldn't beat myself up, but what I would do, sometimes I would just find songs that spoke to me. And that really, really helped keep that connection with God going, on days where I just was like, no, I can't read today. I can't do anything. Having, so whether it's a worship song, a hymn, some type of music that really, really spoke to me was really, really beneficial on those difficult days. It really was. And so if you're at that point where you're at a hard time in life, whatever it may be, and you're just like full of all of this, or you just can't, or maybe you may come to that point in your life one day where you sit down, you're like, I just can't read anything. Songs, listening to some type of worship songs, some sort of Christian song that is going to speak to you will really, really help as well. So that is what I have. That is my encouragement for the day. So make sure you check out Emily's channel as well as the entire playlist. Again, I will link that down below. I am so excited to see what everyone else is sharing. I know you will find some inspiration from these videos. And again, if you have not subscribed already, I would love if you would. And you can also follow me over on Instagram at The Practical Homeschooler. I am just sharing kind of like our everyday life over there. I would love to have you see you over there. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I always love when you know, you guys reach out and comment and just say, hey, me too, or question or whatever it is. I really love interacting with you. It really means a lot. I do really, really appreciate it. Even if you're just saying hello, that really means a lot. So thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you have the best day. Take care. Have a good one. Until next time. See you later.